Alrighty, kiddos, let's take a look at the follow along with Mr. Pierre question. It involves a jet plane can carry up to 200,000 liters of fuel. It used 130,000 liters of fuel during a flight. What percentage of the fuel capacity did it use on this flight? So in this question, there are a couple things that we can do. I'm hoping that you have your fractions, decimals, and percents manipulative. And by having that, you'll be able to take a look at how we can convert a fraction into either a decimal or a percent. Because we can take a fraction here. We have that the plane can carry 200,000 liters. This is the total. That's how much it can carry. And it's used 130,000 liters of the fuel. That's the part. So we can create, by having this part and total, a fraction where the part is going to be the numerator and then the total is going to be the denominator. So what does that look like? Well, that'd be 130,000 over 200,000. So we have our part over our total. And now that we have our part over our total, well, now we can just take out our calculator and let's see. When we divide 130,000 divided by 200,000, what's the quotient going to be? Well, 130,000 divided by 200,000 is equal to 0.65. And now that we have this decimal, how do we convert a decimal into a fraction? Or excuse me, a decimal into a percent? Well, percent means out of 100, so we're going to take our decimal and multiply it times 100. We end up with 65, and this is going to be our percent. So that means what percent of the fuel capacity did it use during its flight? Well, it used 65%. Now that we've seen that again, well, now that we've got our answer, let's see what steps that we create. First, we had to determine what's going to be the part over total. And once we have that fraction of part over total, we can then divide to create a decimal. So divide to create a decimal. And once we've created the decimal, then step number 3 is, if we need to calculate a percent, take a look at our fraction, decimal, and percent manipulative to see that, oh, to go from a decimal to a percent is that we're going to multiply times 100 and then add our percentage sign. Alrighty, now let's take a look at question number 1.